Okay. So good evening, panelists. We are the group 3, and we are here to propose our chosen study, and that is the frequency of radiographic film processing artifacts when using water types as an alternative stop bath and acetic acid in manual processing. So what is an artifact? So there are many definitions of artifacts, which is defined by these people. And let me just generalize what their meaning and definition of artifact. So artifacts is an undesirable image that may obscure the patient's anatomy, that may be misdiagnosed by the one who reads or the one who interprets the film. So there's a study by Mendoza et al. Entitled Radiographic Film Artifacts Processed with Soft Water versus Tap Water in Automatic Processing, in which the result of their study, soft water produces the least processing artifacts. But in the study of Bautista's group, the effect of different types of water used as a stop bath in manual processing on the radiographic density of an image, they said that seawater has the closest radiographic density with acetic acid. So the goal of our study is among the water types, which of them produces the least processing artifacts.
Theoretical background. So according to fact, manual processing undergo these following steps: the wetting, the developing, rinsing in stop bath, fixing, washing, and drying. So according to the word, phantom is an alternative equipment for the exposure. For the exposure, according to the quality assurance radiology in medicine, phantoms has the same tissue element in humans. So radiographic artifacts commonly occur during manual processing. So these artifacts can occur. These are processing, exposure, handling, storage
types.
So artifacts has different types: the processing, the exposure, the handling, and storage artifacts. So the film is the most the chemical solutions involved in the processing of the radiograph. Chemical solution plays an important role in both formation and processing artifacts.
Okay.
These are the different types of water, and these are the different types of water and their classifications.
Let's go na. Jump. 1 minute and 30 seconds sila ha. Next. Go.
Conceptual framework. The dependent variable will be the different types of water. Then the dependent variable will be the radiographic film processing artifact. Dependent variables will be the artifacts because it will be depend on what water types will be used. Then the independent variable will be that independent variables will be different water types because it will cause radiographic film artifacts.
It is.
Our general objective is to determine the frequency of radiographic film processing artifacts when using acetic acid versus the different water types as an alternative step. And for our specific objectives is to determine the frequency of radiographic film processing artifacts when using acetic acid as our experiment group versus the control group, the hard water, the seawater, and the salt water. And for our second specific
25%.
objective is to determine if there is a significant difference in the radiographic film artifact when using the different types of water experiment group as compared to the acetic acid as a control group. And for our third specific objectives is to determine the chloride levels of each water types using a preliminary titration experiment.
Nasayop ka ganyan, Adriel?
Huh?
Nakag-experimental.
Excellent.
Our definition of frequency is the number of
number of occurrence of artifacts in using alternative types of water. Manual processing is a hand-operated processing and has been around since the beginning of film artifacts can degrade the quality of the image, while the stop bath can neutralize the developer and stop destruction from the chemical called acetic acid. Water types, it refers to different types of water used as an alternative. The soft, the hard, and the seawater. The hard water is composed of calcium and magnesium. This water has a hardness of 61 to 120 milligram per liter. Calcium and calcium carbonate, while the soft water hardness is 0 to 60 milligram per liter, and the seawater has a salinity approximately 3.5 or 35 parts per thousand.
Butangin lang sa film person.
Okay, for the significance of the study. Significance of the study is to provide radiogram of high quality. Pwede yala nalagay mo lang na structure. Significance of the study is to provide radiogram of consistent high quality. So through this study, it gives benefits such to the radiological department, so they could use an affordable solution and oh my god, and gives quality assurance to the service. For the patient, they can avoid less repeat exposure and lesser expenses brought by radiographic examination. For the future researchers, they could use this information serve as a reference for the new studies. Okay.
Next.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
For the research methodology, for the research environment, we're going to conduct our study in Medical Diagnostics Center, X-ray Laboratory of Doctors University. Ano ba located? Located in Dr. P. Villarasabal Avenue. For the research design, it will be experimental.
Parang akin, kay gwapo kay
For the research subject, we're going to use 8x10 films. For the experimental group, we're going to use 159 film for each water types, and for the control group, acetic acid will be our control group, and we're still gonna use 159 films. For the total of 626 films.
I-appeal dong for
So, next, statistical treatment.
Ken.
si Juan na.
Si Brian na.
Si Brian naman.
Pila na. Kani.
750.
Okay.
Kira na good. Si Brian may taas man kayo dapat og
Ken.
og oras.
Kina na.
Question na.
Go!
Quick question na day.
Question, Your Honor.
Okay na to si Sir Jared na nang mo nagbubuan na to kay. Siya may sweet to kay